Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ and let's hop right into today's reading. So today's reading is a pick a card on what intentions will be unlocked for this new moon in the sign of Taurus, okay? We have four piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Pile number 1, we have this golden stone star with cacao. Pile number 2, we have this cornelian crystal with dragon. Pile number 3, we have this malachite crystal with Capricorn. And pile number 4, we have this clear quartz crystal with tiger's eye. Okay, so I'll give you all a few moments to meditate on your pile selection. All right, my dreamy dreamers. So again, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 1s. Welcome back to your reading. So we're going to get to your pile selection and your crystal in a moment. Let's start our shuffling process. If you'd like to fast forward this part, you can go down to the description and just click straight to your pile. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing pile number 1s. What intentions are unlocking for them during this new moon in Taurus? Thank you. What intentions are unlocking for our pile number 1s during this new moon in Taurus? Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to go to your tarot. What intentions are unlocking for our pile number 1s during this new moon in Taurus? What intentions are unlocking for our pile number 1s during this new moon in Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What intentions are unlocking for our pile number 1s during this new moon in Taurus? Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages. What intentions are unlocking for our pile number 1s? Okay, perfect. During this new moon in Taurus. All right, pile number 1s, let's put these aside for a moment and proceed with your reading. So you all chose the golden stone crystal, which I love. I believe this is really a good talisman and crystal for merchants, okay? And it's interesting because we have card number 27 with cacao. This is the Spirit Allies deck, and I just got this pile number 1. So I'm going to read out of the guidebook what this means, but intuitively, what I would suggest it means is there's abundance coming your way. And I think you're unlocking the intention of abundance. And this could be as a merchant, this could be in commerce, e-commerce, anything of that nature. If you work for someone, you could be getting a raise or could be unlocking a new level of abundance when it comes to your financial life. Because with cacao, chocolate, I just think of richness, rich in flavor, rich in abundance. Some of you all will be doing cacao ceremonies too. That will unlock a portal of abundance for you as well. But I do want to read out of the guidebook just to, get some clarity as to what the author meant by this cacao card. Okay, let's see. So we have 27. I am free to enjoy life's luxuries. Exactly. Okay, so it says, tracing back to thousands of years, the beans of the cacao plant have been a delicious treat indulged in by ancient civilizations. Embodying richness and activating heart energy, the cacao plant opens up a world of enjoyment and pleasure of the senses. Even though cacao has a royal history, not all of life's pleasures need to be pricey. This plant is a reminder of how even the simplest of moments can offer morsels of lavish and luxury. I love this. A night spent at home bundled up with a steaming hot cup of with a steaming cup of hot chocolate and your favorite book is sometimes even more enjoyable than spending your night in a dimly lit restaurant. Invite these sweet moments into your life, or better yet, find excuses to make them a priority. You live in this lifetime once, have dessert first. And it says journal prompts, how can I work more simple pleasures into my daily life? So this is definitely Taurus energy here coming for you, pile number ones. And I feel like, you know, you're a star. You know how much, like, what I'm getting, you're gonna start unlocking the intentions to treat yourself better, to treat yourself like celebrity, to treat yourself more like the star and the royal you truly are, pile number ones. Okay, I love that. But let's begin with your reading. Come on, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. We have Taurus energy, trust, patience, and sensuality. I feel like you're going to start unlocking more of a Taurus type of energy within you and just enjoying life, like really enjoying life, like not being afraid of indulging a little bit more than you typically do or something like that, okay? We have Venus. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all are Tauruses or have heavy Taurus placements in your chart. Your Venus could be in Taurus too. It says give, receive love, and find and see beauty. And I feel like you're calling that in. You want to just enjoy life more. You want the richness that life has to offer almost on a daily basis, and you know you can attract it. So I feel like you're setting the intentions and you're unlocking the intentions to call that in more frequently. And we have sextile. I really love this reading. It says a combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. I feel like you all maybe have actually been refining your wants and desires to call in more abundance in your life. And you are figuring out ways and constructing ways on how to go about that. Now, I feel like you all are doing this more intuitively as well. And you're just following your hunches, right? You're following your intuition, where your intuition is leading you in regards to produce in order to obtain and to like indulge in more of life's simple luxuries as well. So let's start with your tarot. We have the Princess of Pentacles. I feel like you're just on the beginning of this journey. There can be a message here, a good message in regards to like a little financial influx as well with this Princess of Pentacles. Okay. But I feel like you're going to start looking towards yourself in order to set you up financially, even if that's just a few $100s or like an extra $1,000 every month, or probably like a few $100s every month, to which you can feel like I can do whatever I want with this extra income. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling yourselves, pile number one. You're feeling yourselves. You know you're beautiful. You're feeling beautiful. You're feeling sexy. And I feel like you want to kind of like indulge in the finer things because you're feeling that Venusian energy like intertwine in you. I feel like you're ripe and ready just to like be authentically yourself right now. And there's a lot of like feminine energy. So you could be feeling very feminine, very beautiful, very like sensual, right? Again, we have the Princess of Wands. There's good news coming in for you. There's good news coming in for you. I feel like you're reaching for the stars. You're very fiery at this time too. And I feel like there's a lot of, it's funny because we have princess and queen energy. So I feel like you might feel like a princess, or you might feel like the queen that you are. Doesn't matter, male or female. You just might feel like you want to luxuriate. You want to luxuriate, and it's about dang time. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords with futility. I feel like sometimes, you know, your mind can get the best of you when you think about like, oh, I just want to be adorned and stuff like that. And you might think like, oh, like thinking like that is futile, like, or it's too ambitious, or it's too like, I shouldn't think like that. You know, in any case, I feel like your mind's playing tricks on you because you are this person, and wanting to indulge in simple luxuries that life has to offer, that's normal. And I feel like that's healthy. And we have the Prince of Swords. Something is coming in very quickly. I feel like there could have been this idea that you have maybe been wavering back and forth with. And when I say back and forth, you could have thought something was futile. You could be thinking something's futile that you want because it's just the beginning. But I feel like the energy around this ideal is moving very swiftly. And I feel like spirit source energy wants you to set the intention to see it out, see it through fruition, right? See it to fruition, excuse me. Because something's almost at the precipice. Something's almost at its climax, almost like its apex or something like that, right? Like king energy. We have princess, which is the page. We have prince, which is the knight. And we have queen. Queen's here, or queen, which is, you know, one notch above the king. All we're missing is a king to kind of bring something into fruition, right? And I feel like whatever this financial or material gain or material glow up, so to speak, for lack of a better term, that you are about to start implementing, by the next full moon, you're going to have accomplished, if not the whole thing, a lot of it by that time. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like in your mind, you were kind of thinking, oh, is this going to be futile? Will this work? But it will work. And I feel like your thoughts are coming in very quickly, and you're going to start moving very quickly on this idea, or your mind is going to start conjuring up ideas and ways to get this done. Okay, I do want to clarify this futility card. Clarify this futility card for our pile number 1 spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Why is this futility card here? Why is the 7 of Swords card here for our pile number 1s? This card wanted to come out. Yeah, you feel like things won't be balanced, or like you kind of keep going back and forth in your mind about like what you want, but I feel like you're about to be vindicated with this Justice card that just came out. So you don't need to worry about things working out, because they already have, or they will, okay, come the next full moon. I feel like you're trying to lighten your heart as well. You're trying to be more lighthearted. That's what these pages kind of represent too. Kind of like childlike energy, novice energy, doing something with a beginner's mindset. Okay, but let's reveal your final 3 cards. We have Oracle Wisdom. I feel like you have a lot of wisdom around something. It's just time for you to like implement it, right? Wisdom is supposed to be applied knowledge. And I feel like God, Spirit, Source energy wants you to set the intention to apply this knowledge now. Use your wisdom that has been bestowed upon you, pile number 1s. We have Aura Observation. I feel like you're observing something, or someone is observing you. I feel like you're also working on your aura. You could need to do some like psychic protection as well, and like make your auric field a little bit more denser, because I feel like for a lot of you all, you could be my tarot readers, or you could be my oracle readers, right? In which your auric field needs to be dense so it can't be penetrated as much, okay? Yeah. Come on. And then we have Fortune Cookie with Fortuitous. This is going to be a very fortuitous time for you. Keep going and trust in your intuition. Trust in your intuition. You remember what Taurus energy is? It's all about trust, okay? You see? Trust in your intuition. I feel like a lot of you all have spot on intuitions, but sometimes you like negate it. Sometimes you just think that, oh, it's just me. Like, I'm just thinking this couldn't be true, or something like that. But trust in your intuition. This is all unfolding before you, pile number 1s. And I feel like come the full moon, after this new moon, once you set this intention, whether it be for financial prosperity or financial stability, it's going to happen. Okay, it's going to happen. And this could be, there's a new moon coming up on the 19th. I'm filming this on the 17th, so this will be out today. And the new moon is on the 19th, and then we have this Jupiter in Taurus for the next year. So, you know, luck is on your side when it comes to trusting, when it comes to, you know, you feeling sensual, beautiful, all that stuff, and you attracting the abundance that you deserve. Okay. So yeah, pile number ones. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed reading for you. If you are, if you like this reading, if you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in a beautiful, one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. It's on Amazon, and Amazon will ship it to your house. Straight to your house. It's only $20, and it will really help the channel. Thank you all so much. And I can't wait to see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading. So we're going to get to your pile selection and your crystal in a moment. Let's start shuffling your cards for your reading. If you'd like to go straight to your reading, the timestamp for pile number twos will be in the description box down below. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing me these cards and our pile number twos. What intentions are pile number twos unlocking during this new moon in Taurus? Thank you. What intentions are pile number twos unlocking during this new moon in Taurus? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. What intentions are pile number twos unlocking during this new moon in the sign of Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What intentions are pile number twos unlocking during this new moon in the sign of Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages. There we go. All right. What intentions are pile number twos unlocking during this new moon in the sign of Taurus, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What intentions are pile number twos unlocking during this new moon in the sign of Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages. All right, pile number twos. Let's begin your reading. We're going to put your cards to the side here, and we're going to go back to your pile selection and your crystal selection. So you all chose this Cornelian alongside card number 39 with dragon, and you guys got an additional card 40. I'm just now noticing this. I promise you, I just now noticed the number 39 and 40. That's trippy. So with frog, excuse me. So this is the Spirit Allies deck. It's a new deck that I just bought. It's really cute. And with the dragon card here, I'm getting, I don't know why I was getting like death energy, like the death card energy, transformation energy, right? I don't know why I was just getting that, like my knee-jerk reaction was that when I seen it, right? However, we have card number 40 with frog, and there's two frogs here, and they look like lovers. Like this reminded me of the lovers card, right? So I have a feeling this has something to do with your intuition, especially with this crescent moon being like upward, and this lotus flower, right? I know lotus has a lot to do with frogs and stuff like that, but I feel like you're transforming. I don't know why I'm getting like, I'm getting that fairy tale, or that, is it a fairy tale? Like you have to kiss a couple frogs to find your prince. So you could be transforming in regards to finding your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming, whatever, right? I feel like there's something that had to end, or something that will end, in order for you to find your person. That's just what I'm getting here. And I feel like intuitively, you know this, pile number twos. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just getting that you got to kiss a couple frogs in order to find your prince or your princess, or something like that, your king or your queen, whatever, however you want to interpret that. But I do want to read a little bit from this guidebook. It's new, and I like to, you know, pay homage to the authors because they put a lot of energy into creating decks. So let's see. So we're going to start with 39. I am brave. Okay, so that's the dragon. That's the dragon affirmation, right? So it says, against the rocky cliffs of the mountainside, dragon rests peacefully. Okay, wait. Against the rocky cliffs of the mountainside, Dragon rests peacefully with the crashing shore blissfully ringing in its ears. Some of you all could be getting ringing in your left ear a lot. Its iridescent scales catch glimmers of sunlight and sprinkle the cave in an array of rainbows. Dragon is often misunderstood, but it pays no mind to the thoughts of others. It has done too much work to let the fears of others be a distraction. Your work, dear one, is not done yet. There is much for you to learn and overcome because no matter how old we get, there is always a lesson to be learned or shared. What Dragon is here to remind you, however, is that you are strong. Okay, so I'm getting the strength card. You are strong enough to learn the lessons you need to in this life, and you are not defined by what others say or the fear that they may try to instill in you. You are a child of divine love, and Dragon will accompany you on your journey to keep you safe. And it may even throw a rainbow or two your way to remind you of how magical you are. So there's a journal prompt section in this guidebook, and it says, what are some positive things I can remind myself of when times get hard? Okay, so now let's do the frog. It says, I embrace my evolution. It says, I embrace my evolution, are out in still water. Okay, sorry, let me start over. Frog, card number 40, says, I embrace my evolution. Out in still water, frog sits atop a lily pad soaking up the sun. From tadpole to the form it takes today, Frog has experienced growth on many levels and understands the importance of each of those stages. Frog knows that you too have learned many lessons, but it is time for you to emerge as the embodiment of your whole self. Representing fertility and the abundance that life can offer, Frog encourages you to bask in the brightness of your own soul. You are full of unique life experiences, so take a moment to embrace your authentic self and leave any expectations from others go fluttering by without attaching to them. You have transformed beautifully into who you're meant to be. Welcome to the ripe fruit of life and your next steps with confidence. Welcome the ripe fruit of life and your next steps with confidence. This is the journal prompt. What has been the most powerful lesson you've learned thus far? Very interesting. So take what you will from either the guidebook or my intuitive message, but I definitely was sensing a transformation, and I'm getting like, you had to, I don't know why I'm getting like romance here, but you had to like encounter different lessons, maybe with different people, different spouses, different relationships in your life in order to find that you in fact have a person, or there's a person coming in for you, or something like that. Circumstance. It doesn't have to be necessarily a relationship, but there's a divine circumstance at play here. Everything is coming together for you, okay? And with the carnelian crystal, yeah, there's a lot of fiery energy attached to you. Some of you may be fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I'm getting that there's a huge, swift transformation, and you're coming into alignment. So let's begin with your reading. We have the first house with individuality, self-image, and approach to life. I feel like your approach to life is starting to broaden and expand. Your self-image is starting to broaden and expand. You're really coming into yourself, pile number 2s. We have opposition. It says imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. You could be feeling a little imbalance right now, or like be feeling like this power struggle happening. But I feel like with this Taurus energy, during the new moon, it's going to help to kind of like relieve you of a little tension that you've been feeling. It's going to allow you to like really kind of come into your own and luxuriate in yourself. And I really care what other people think, like both of these cards suggested, right? And we have house 11, friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. I feel like in order to not dwell on whatever has happened in the past, or with people or circumstances, you're going to start hanging out more with your friends or like-minded individuals who will allow you to feel seen and who will allow you to kind of like feel like you're not alone in this life. And I feel like pile number 2s, this could be a deep message, but you guys are calling in like your soul tribe. You guys are really calling in like the people who get you, the people who understand you and understand where you're coming from. And it's funny because we have 111, so you could be seeing 111 a lot lately as well. But let's go into your tarot. So we have swiftness with the 8 of Wands. I love that. I feel like you're warding off. Yeah, like look at how this like person here is warding off whatever arrows or whatever things that are being thrown her way with the swiftness, like very, very quickly. We have the universe. I love this. So you're warding off this like, there's like this completion that's taking here. That's why I was getting the death card with that dragon card, because there's a sense of completion, like renewal and rebirth and success here coming in very quickly. We have the 5 of Wands with strife. Yeah, I feel like this is where this opposition and this tension is occurring. You're warding off any type of like tension, but I feel like there's a battle with the self right now that's happening with you. Okay. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles with success. What did I say? And we have the Empress. I love this. This is beautiful. I feel like you're really coming into your own. You're feeling beautiful. This Taurus energy is bringing you also this Venusian energy, because that's, you know, Taurus's planet, Taurus and Libra. And I feel like you're swiftly like ending this cycle of strife where you're always in opposition with yourself, and you're going to realize how fast this comes in and how like reciprocal a relationship in your life is going to be, whether it be friends or a like-minded group. You're going to feel seen and heard, and in doing that, you're going to feel like this level of success that's coming into your life. And I feel like you're going to allow yourself to feel beautiful, to feel nurtured, to feel rested, right? With the Empress energy here. But there is a lot of success coming your way. It's like money can be falling out of the sky. It feels like from you, like money just coming out of nowhere. And I feel like it's just going to it's going to allow you to feel very feminine, very, you know, like luxuriated, whether it be in yourself, whether it be in your time, whether it be like in a relationship, something like that, right? I feel like you're going to be able to enjoy the luxuries of life. Yeah, I do want to pull one more card, or maybe 2 cards, and clarify the 8 of Wands and this 5 of Wands. Tell me more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Please clarify this 8 of Wands for our pile number 2s. Let's see. Yeah, happiness, 9 of Cups. This is what's coming in for you, pile number 2s. Success, happiness. Like you're gonna feel like your wishes are being granted, and like the things that you've been wanting are coming into fruition. You're gonna feel very accomplished and proud of yourself very soon. Tell us more, Spirit. Confirm this 5 of Wands for our pile number 2s. Why is this 5 of Wands here for pile number 2s? Why is this 5 of Wands here for pile number 2s? Yeah, power, 4 of Pentacles. There was a power struggle. Look, that's so trippy. Pile number 2s. You see how it says power at the top of this card, and then the power struggle. The power struggle you've been having with yourself has been very deep, but it's coming to an end. And you're going to realize how successful you actually are, and how life in this universe is a friendly one, and it really does give you the things that you want. You could have also been feeling a power struggle, not just within yourself, but maybe in certain relationships that you were in, okay? That you were in, maybe even with friends as well. But let's see. So let's reveal your last 3 cards. We have dictionary communication. I feel like you're opening up, like maybe you have been closed off in the recent past, but you're going to start opening up and allowing people to kind of like read you and read your energy. Because I feel like for a lot of you pile number 2s, people can't really spot you. They can't really clock your energy, right? And then we have book knowledge. Why do we have 2 books here? But you know a lot of things to be true. I feel like whatever you've been asking for, whatever that has been reoccurring or coming up for you is spot on. Like, you know, and maybe it's time to have a conversation with someone and open up with someone about something important, right? Because this book knowledge card in particular, what it says in the guidebook is so spot on. It's crazy. It's like your intuition is so spot on. Trust it. Like you don't question it at all. Trust it. You know, like, you know, okay. And then last but not least, we have crystal ball clarity. So whatever you've been asking for, pile number twos, whatever you have been wanting clarified in your life, you already know what it is. Like, you've been given the answer. I feel like you have more clarity than you have had in the previous past. And I feel like the intentions that's unlocking for you is to just go with it, because you're on the right path. Things are working out for you, even if sometimes it doesn't feel like it, right? Your intuition has been very spot on in telling you, like, yeah, things are coming together, whether you realize that or not. Okay. So yeah, pile number twos. With that being said, I love this reading for you so much. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you're interested in a beautiful, one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal is in the description box down below. It's only $20 and Amazon will ship it straight to your house. You could follow along with these readings or any other tarot readings on YouTube as well with this journal, and it's just so beautiful, and it has like cool prompts and spreads that I know you'll love and enjoy. So yeah, purchase yours today. I love you all so much, pile number twos, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number threes, welcome back to your reading. So we're gonna put your pile selection card and your crystal to the side for a moment and begin shuffling your reading. If you'd like to go straight to your reading, the link to pile number three will be in the description box down below. What intentions will pile number threes unlock during this new moon in Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. Thank you. What intentions will pile number threes unlock during this new moon in Taurus? Let's get some tarot cards. What intentions, okay, that's one, will our pile number threes unlock during this new moon in Taurus, Spirit? Thank you, thank you. What intentions will be unlocked for pile number threes during this new moon in Taurus? All right. And one more card. Now for your last oracles. What intentions will be unlocked for our pile number threes during this new moon in Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. What intentions will be unlocked for our pile number threes during this new moon in Taurus? Thank you. All right, let's begin. Pile number threes. Okay, so you all chose this malachite crystal as your pile selection crystal alongside card number 58 with Capricorn. Pile number threes, pile number threes, pile number threes. Where do I begin? So there's a humongous transformation. Some of you all may have heavy Capricorn placements, or your North Node could be in the sign of Capricorn. But I feel like you're starting to embody your destiny. Okay. Especially in relation to this new moon in Taurus and unlocking intentions. I feel like your intentions will be to transform yourself into your North Node version. Okay. And if that version is Capricorn, even if it isn't, right, you want to start embodying more presence when it comes to status, when it comes to like material abundance, when it comes to, your reputation. You want to heighten that. And I feel like you're working towards this right now, pile number threes. Capricorns are a lot about status and reputation. They want good ones, right? They want a good reputation. They want status in life. And I feel like, again, that is what you're working toward. We also have the image of the sea goat. So I feel like there's a siren-esque energy coming in for you as well. Maybe you're feeling like a siren. Maybe you're being called to do something, like you're hearing a siren call, so to speak, and you're, being called to do something, right? But I feel like you're really going to start embodying more Capricorn energy, whereas being more diligent, being more disciplined, and being those things in regards to your work or your professional life is what I'm getting. But let's put this to the side and let's begin your reading. So Okay, so we have house 6, and it says establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. That's trippy, pile number 3s, because to me, the 6th house always reminds me of the description of the 6th house, dare I say, always reminds me of the Knight of Pentacles, which always reminds me of Capricorn energy. We have trine, angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. This is where you are headed. And these are the intentions you're about to unlock, is wanting to be in a flow without having to force anything in relation to your foundation, your health, and the daily practical details of your life, right? And then we have South Node. What did I say? You're leaving the South Node, going to your North Node. That's crazy. Destined to release. Exactly. You're releasing everything that doesn't serve you. And those are the intentions you're setting for this new moon in Taurus, because you are headed towards your North Node. Whether it be Capricorn or not, it doesn't have to be your North Node. It doesn't have to be in Capricorn. You're just moving towards your North Star, so to speak, right? You're moving away from the things that are already said and done. I'm getting the 8 of Cups with this South Node card. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like you're about to start, like, almost like shedding like a snake, right? You're about to start shedding that old antiquated layer of yourself, and you are going to start embodying more of like a foundation when it comes to your professional life, when it comes to something that you have really been working on for quite some time. It doesn't have to be professional. It could be in relationships as well, right? And it's interesting because here's the thing. So for the people whose North Node is in Capricorn, your South Node is in Cancer. Just period. So if your South Node is in Cancer, you could be shedding a lot of the emotions that you place into your daily habits or rituals, so you can start becoming more practical. It's not that you're not going to feel those emotions, not that you're not going to feel intensely. You're just going to compartmentalize a lot better, right? So let's pull your tarot. Come on. We have the Judgment card with the Aeon. I love that. You're getting like a rebirth. There's this rebirthing energy here. And look, angelic support. And this is the angel. Supposedly, well, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it's supposed to be the Archangel Michael that's blowing, right? Is it the Archangel Michael? I believe that's blowing the trumpet. Or is Gabriel? I don't know. I think it's Michael. It could be Gabriel, but I don't remember. But in any case, it's an angel blowing the trumpet. And your angels have been working OT, pile number 3s. They've been working overtime, okay? They're to help you out and to assist you with something that you've been asking about, right? Even in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, what's coming from the trumpet is a SOS flag. To me, that's what I get. It might not be that, but that's what I get. It looks like a SOS flag, right? Like an assistance type of flag. We have the 4 of Cups with luxury. And we have the 9 of Pentacles with gain. We have the Ace of Swords. Clarity is coming in for you. And we have the 10 of Pentacles with wealth. I feel like there's an abundance of overflow coming into you, and it's something that you're building maybe with another person. This could be generational wealth that you have been calling in, but this is the intention that you're unlocking, is to really move forward with conviction and practicality in regards to obtaining this generational wealth, in regards to obtaining this wealth, because I feel you're on your way there. You're on your way there. It's meant for you to have. It's destined for you to release everything that's not serving for you to obtain your true destiny, which is this wealth, which is this lineage. I won't even say legacy, but it's like how you're manifesting this ripeness in your life, and it could be with someone else. And I keep saying generational wealth because we have 2 people on this card, and I feel like you're manifesting this with like a spouse, a loved one, somebody, right, in your family, or that you feel like is a part of your family. With the 4 of Cups luxury, I feel like this is what you're releasing to a point, is this kind of like apathetic feeling that you might have been like holding within you without even realizing that you had been like holding on to this baggage for far too long. You see with the Four of Cups, this person has more in their hands that they could carry, right? Then they can carry, excuse me. And then there's another cup falling down, and it's like, it's going to spill. She's not going to be able to carry them all, right? So I feel like you're just destined to release things that are no longer serving you, which I'm getting are emotions, right? They could be heavy emotions, intense emotions, emotions of apathy, or emotions of like, kind of like, just feeling down all the time, right? Feeling down or feeling like humdrum. I don't know why I'm getting that, but humdrum emotions, like, you know. And with the Ace of Swords, with the Nine of Pentacles, you're starting to gain that momentum. You're starting to gain that clarity. You're feeling good about, your resources, your finances. And it's interesting because this Four of Cups is a luxury card, but the Nine of Pentacles stand for luxury as well. It stands for having, luxury and not just luxury, but enough to actually help and assist others in the process. I don't know why I can't talk this morning, pile number 3s. But you're finding that clarity, and you're really going forward with your innovative ideas, and this is going to create generational wealth in your life. And I feel like you're really going to start making those action steps, those daily action steps during this new moon in Taurus, okay? And Taurus is going to fuel you to be more practical, to be more grounded, and to start taking actionable steps towards your goals. And you're going to do it. These are pentacles here, so this is tangible. So let's uncover the last 3 cards. We have handwriting authenticity. Y'all know this is my scripting card. Get to scripting, because every time you script, I feel like it comes true for you, okay? Handwriting authenticity, and do so with all the feelings in the world. Compartmentalize those feelings, not just in regards to your daily task, but put them in how you're scripting your best life. Put them in how you're scripting, garnering this stellar reputation when it comes to your business or your personal life or whatever you're trying to garner that reputation and that status into, right? Start scripting, start journaling, start writing this down as if it has already happened. We have Ogham nature. Continue to get out into nature. If you take daily walks, that is so amazing for the imagination and for you to release a lot of pent up emotions that could be like just bottling and dwelling inside of you. And you can transmute those emotions into ideas, good ideas that can help you to obtain this 10 of Pentacles, this wealth that you've been calling in for quite some time, pile number 3. And our last card, we have, come on, you cannot make this up. Y'all seen me shuffle this deck. Coins abundance. I haven't gotten this card using this deck in months. Coins abundance. Y'all are destined to have this. Keep doing what you're doing. Release and transmute any energy that has been kind of like lying dormant in you, and that's been kind of like holding you back, pile number 3s. And this abundance is yours. This abundance is yours for the taking. Okay? This abundance is yours for the taking, pile number 3s. I don't know why I'm getting last minute, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to follow my intuition. I want to clarify this 4 of Cups for you guys, and then I'll end your reading. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying the 4 of Cups for our pile number 3s. Why is this 4 of Cups here for our pile number 3s? Clear, concise, accurate messages. 9 of Wands, strength. Yeah, I feel like you are really gathering the strength right now to embody the things that you want and the things that you're asking for. Keep going. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not let apathy or just this boredom set in. Keep doing what you're doing because it's freaking working. Every day, do something towards your goal or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, and it will come into fruition, pile number 3s, okay? So with that being said, my dreamy dreamers, I love y'all so much. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in a beautiful tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. Readings and record your readings on this channel or any other tarot channel here on YouTube. And it's only 20 bucks and Amazon will ship it straight to your house. Okay, I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 4s, welcome back to your reading. So we're gonna get into your pile selection card and your crystal in a moment. But let's shuffle your cards. If you would like to go straight into your reading, pile number 4s, the timestamp is in your description box. Okay, so let's proceed. Clear, concise, accurate messages, spirit, advice. Okay. Clear, concise, accurate messages, spirit, for our pile number 4s. What intentions will they unlock during this new moon in the sign of Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 4s in regards to the intentions they're unlocking for the new moon in Taurus. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's get some tarot. What intentions will pile number 4s unlock during this new moon in Taurus, spirit? Okay. What intentions will our pile number 4s unlock during this new moon in Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Boom. All right. What intentions will be unlocked for our pile number 4s during this new moon in Taurus? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Perfect. That was quick. All right, pile number 4s, let's begin your reading. We're going to set these here for a moment and go back to your pile selection cards. So you all chose this clear quartz crystal as your clear quartz, and you guys got 2 cards. You have card number 24 with tiger's eye, and then you have card number 32 with mushrooms in reverse. So what I'm getting, mushrooms grow in very fertile environments, right? And tiger's eye is a protection crystal, right? It also represents the zodiac sign Leo, okay? So what I'm getting is that with this tiger's eye crystal, you're very protected right now, right? And I feel like with this mushroom card in reverse, and these are oracle cards, so I usually don't read them in reverse, but what I'm getting intuitively is that you are so protected right now, pile number 1s. However, wherever you aren't really being able to grow to your capacity because it's not fertile environment, right? So you're being protected in a lot of ways, in most ways, but the growth that you can have might be being stifled right now due to the lack of fertility in the environment that you're in. That's just what I'm getting. I have to be very honest or candid here, pile number 4s. And I think it's interesting because we have card number 32, 3 and 2, that's 5. And then we have card number 24, 2 and 4, that's 6. So 5 and 6. So I feel like there is like the synchronistic moment happening here in regards to what I was saying. But I will read from this guidebook because I like to, give credit to the authors of these decks. So let's start with card number 24. We have tiger's eye. I connect with my roots so that I may heal. Very interesting. So it reads, with reflective stripes that glimmer in the sun, the golden brown stone is a bridge to connect with the earth. Tiger's eye can help to promote clarity, dispel anxiety, and bring you good luck. Connecting with the root chakra, tiger's eye is a stone that encourages grounding and connecting with your roots, both ancestrally and out in nature. Whether you are directly familiar with your ancestors or not, you can connect with them in meditation and the dream world. You were born within this lifetime to heal and connect with your highest self. But in order to do that, there can be a lot of deep work to do on healing the root causes and issues around ancestral wounds in your lineage. Allow nature to be your companion on this journey and take some time to connect with the trees, flowers, and the dirt beneath your feet. Welcome the life force of the planet that's always available to support you. And there's a journal prompt here that says, what can I learn about myself by looking at the patterns of my lineage? Now, you could also be like microdosing. I'm not promoting this or anything like that, but come on, mushrooms, like, hello. You could also just be like taking medicinal mushrooms, also like lion's mane, and mushrooms are really good for gut health. And since tiger's eye is very connected to nature and the earth, that's why I bring that up. So now let's go to the mushroom card, because this has been popping up since I got this deck. So let's check it out. So card number 32, mushrooms, I see the magic. Amongst the forest floor, the mushroom Amanita muscaria, commonly known as fly argic, sorry y'all, emerged with their brightly colored fruiting body standing out upon layers of brown foliage and moss. These mushrooms help share a lesson that may not come to mind when your eyes land upon them. They symbolize growth, and more importantly, how growth still continues to occur after a life cycle. Right. How we change as individuals throughout life is hard to recognize, especially as more life experience is gained and we move through relationships with ourselves and others. From growing up with imaginary friends and talking to fairies, many of us go on a long spiral that lands us back at remembering and cherishing the innate wisdom we held as a child. The universe wants you to know that you have grown into a beautiful and powerful force, and you should be proud of where you are today. Don't get too comfortable though. There is always more to life than meets the typical eye. Cultivate more time in nature to reflect on how truly amazing life is, how amazing this planet is, and how amazing you are. And then there's a journal prompt. What was your relationship to your ethereal realms as a child? That's interesting, because I definitely had an imaginary friend. Like, I remember when I would go on, in the car rides with my mom, I would like snap the seatbelt. Nobody was in it, but my imaginary friend was. So that's very interesting. Yeah, I feel like you need to start looking at life. You know that Albert Einstein quote, and it's like, the most important decision we'll make is if we live in a friendly or an unfriendly universe. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what I'm getting here. Ground yourself into the magic that life is always giving us, and that's always available to us, pile number 4s. And I feel like that will be the intentions you will set during this new moon in Taurus. But let's proceed with your readings, my love. So we have fire, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. So some of you all could be fire signs. Like I said, tiger's eye Leo, Leos, Aries, or Sagittarius. We have the 12th house with spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. And we have cardinal. Interesting. So let me see. So some of you all might be Aries. Yeah, I didn't know Aries was a cardinal sign. So it says instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. So I feel like some of you all could just be going through like an awakening moment right now, or like, you could be going through some type of awakening moment, a spiritual awakening moment here with the 12th house, and you all could be fire signs. These cards are leaning more towards Aries, but we have tiger's eye, which represents Leo to a degree, right? So, you could be Leos, you could be Aries, you could have a lot of Leo in your chart, you could have a lot of Aries in your chart. You don't have to have any of these in your chart. You could just be embodying these energies as well. But I feel like a lot of you all are working on your confidence, you're working on your bravery more so as well. And I feel like you could be working on something new. You could be one of the first people in your lineage or in your ancestral generation to like do something. So it seems really hard or like unattainable, but it's not. You're growing, right? Like you're the blueprint for something. Pile number 4s. So a lot of things that are happening are gonna feel very spiritual. They're gonna feel karmic. They're gonna feel like you're almost like the sacrificial lamb to a degree, not literally, but like, I have to, since you are the blueprint, since you are doing something that is pioneering a way, you're going to have to feel certain emotions that maybe weren't felt in your lineage before, because you're doing something different, right? But I feel like you're lighting the way. And look, we have the fire here and then we have the match here. I feel like you're continuously lighting the way, and you will be for future generations as well. I love this. You're healing as well. Tiger's Eye was speaking a lot about healing. So there's this healing that's going on with you. Just embrace it. Okay, so let's get into your tarot. We have the Princess of Swords. Someone could be keeping an eye on you, but I feel like you're very swift. Your mind's moving pretty fast, and you're very ready for a challenge or ready to meet any type of adversity right now. Okay. We have the Justice card. I feel like you're trying to balance your heavy heart, or there's this healing occurring that you'll feel more in balance and more lighthearted. I was getting lighthearted energy too with this Princess of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands with Valor. I feel like you're really standing up for something that you really believe in right now. You're fighting the good fight is what I'm getting. We have Art, Temperance, a lot of fire energy here. Sagittarius energy too. And there's a lot of balance here with the Justice card and the Temperance Art card. Some of you all may be indulging in art or artistic pursuits right now that can really help to balance your mind. And we have the Five of Swords with defeat. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you all could be feeling defeated at this time. You're really trying to stand up for your convictions. And you're working tooth and nail to win at all costs, or to defeat whatever that's been plaguing your mind lately. Because there's a lot of fighting cards. We have the Seven of Wands. They're sparring. I feel like there's a difference between fighting and sparring. Sparring is preparation for the fight. So you've been prepared to fight, and then you've had to fight, and then it's this cycle. You know what I'm saying? That you're going under. But I feel like within this, with that being said, within this, there's a lot of healing taking place, and you're balancing out your frequencies. You're balancing a lot of stuff out. But let's get some clarity. I want to get some clarity right now on this Princess of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and this Five of Swords. Clarify this Princess of Swords for me for pile number 1. For pile number 4, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Why is this Princess of Swords here for our pile number 4s? Geez, 2 cards want to come out, so I'm going to take them. So we have Three of Pentacles with Works. Your spirit team is asking you to cooperate with them. And I think you're about to start seeing it now with the moon in reverse. They don't want you to fear anything. They want you to cooperate with what's going on. And I feel like again, you're just now starting to see this because you weren't seeing it before. You were fighting against your spiritual team is what I'm getting. They're right beside you. They want you to not fear anything and to ask for help when you need it, pile number 4s, or guidance or assistance. In earnest. Clarify the Seven of Wands, this Valor card for our pile number 4s. Clarify this Seven of Wands. Yeah, we have the Prince of Cups. You could be fighting against something you want to do creatively. You could be fighting against an old person or an old flame. Prince of Cups. There could be you could be fighting against love or fighting against a romantic connection here. Or standing up for yourself, not necessarily fighting, maybe fighting for a person. The Universe card came out. I'm not going to take this because I didn't really set an intention. Oh my gosh. Okay, so your spiritual team is talking right now on the 4s. Clarify this Five of Swords defeat card for our pile number 4, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Clarify this. Look at how this card came out. So the Tower. Yeah, I feel like, again, this awakening moment that's happening. We have the Eye of Horus, and is this the left eye? Yeah. We have the left eye of Horus. Oh, dang. Pile number 4s. This is trippy. This is trippy, and this is kind of conspiracy, quote unquote, based. So bear with me. This is going to be a longer reading than I had anticipated, but stay with me here, right? So I was watching this one movie, right? It's like a popular movie. I don't know if you guys remember Get 'Em to the Greek, with Jonah Hill and Russell Crowe or somebody, right? In the movie, it talks about like the entertainment industry, music industry, movie industry, things of that nature. It was more specifically the music industry. Now, there kept being a reoccurring thing with like, is it the Bruised Eye Club or something like that? Or like something like that, like the Bruised Eye Club, where there's a lot of celebrities with like black eyes, the Black Eye Club. I think that's what it was called. And while I was watching this film, you know, the artist in the musician, excuse me, in the film, I forgot what his name was. The musician in the film basically had like a flat in New York with his also famous girlfriend, who they weren't together at the time, but he had went to the flat in New York, and there was a cutout of both of them as like royalty, right? King and queen, but they both have black eyes. And prior to me even watching that, there has been this reoccurring thing with celebrities having black eyes. I think Doja Cat had one. You know, she painted it on herself. I don't think it was real, but she had one for one of the Met Galas, right? And they're called like rituals or something like that. There's some type of rituals these celebrities do, or supposedly, right? Long story short, I look it up and I go find a Reddit thread, and it's basically someone had kind of like composed this thread where it has something to do with the eye of Horus, right? It has something to do with feeling like beaten up, like, you know, like they call it like humiliation rituals or something like that in Hollywood, at least. But the basically the meaning for it was feeling like being like, it's like a sacrifice, or like feeling like beaten up or whatever. So I say this because we have the Tower with the Eye of Horus, and I believe this is the left eye of Horus, in defeat. Feeling like beaten, bludgeoned, like I've been defeated. I don't know where I'm going with that, pile number 4s. Maybe you guys know something I don't, but that has just been reoccurring. But I feel like you guys are transcending, because I'm thinking about the 12th house here. It says spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. And I feel like you guys maybe feel like life has beaten you up so much or something like that, but there's healing coming now. Like, stop thinking about what life is doing to you, as opposed to how you can live more of it, as opposed to how you can live it more abundantly and beautifully. And with that story, while I was telling you about the Black Eye Club, research it, look it up. You know what I'm saying? Because there might be something there for some of you all. I'm not saying everybody, but some of you all, it might be something there. And this could have something to do with maybe like a person in your life, maybe like a relationship. And if it's not, maybe if it's not now, maybe it was. Because Valor, they're sparring too. It's like this fight that you've been enduring or something like that. That keeps coming up. And yeah, so pile number 4s, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with me today, but I really hope you got some of that. So let's reveal your last 3 cards. We have tarot guidance. You know, this is my confirmation card, so I feel like what I'm saying in this reading is kind of spot on. You know, some of you all might need a personal reading. If you do, the link to my email will be in the description box below. I give 45-minute personal readings for $100, so you can check that out in the description box down below. We have wishbone affirmation. I feel like there's some type of wish coming in for you, or start saying affirmations, because I feel like you have to start understanding that you live in a friendly, abundant universe, okay? And not one that beats and bludgeons you. That's just what I'm getting. And we have thunder and lightning with power. Yeah. You hold a lot more power than you give yourself credit for, pile number 4s, Continue to reiterate that to yourself. Maybe that is the affirmation you need to be saying. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am powerful. Not others are powerful more than me, or, you know, the powers that be, or like are conspiring against me, whatever. No, I am powerful. I hold this powerful. I'm not giving up my power for anyone or to anyone. I'm not going to be defeated, because I know this is what this card is suggesting. Like, maybe you've been giving over your power more than you should, because your power is something that is internal. And I feel like with this clear quartz crystal, you're starting to understand that things are starting to be revealed to you. Okay, so with that being said, my dreamy dreamers, I love you so much. I know this was a deeper reading than most of the piles, but you know, all the piles are pretty deep. So anyways, I digress. I love you so much, my dreamy dreamers. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would benefit from the messages provided here today. If you're interested in a beautiful, one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to this journal will be in the description box down below. It's $20 and Amazon will ship it straight to your house. You could also follow along with these readings or any other readings here on YouTube with this journal. It will help. Okay, so yeah. I love you so much, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.